You started with your great background at American Express and WeWork. Maybe you can use a couple of those companies, maybe something else, as examples where you have gone through this process that you just described, figuring out customer value, figuring out partner value, figuring out how to, reach and engage with them, and then going through the steps. Can you walk us through some experiences that you have had personally?
A couple of examples that I can take from my American Express days. One classic example of a partnership that, in fairness, this one existed before I joined the company and was a long-standing 20-plus year relationship, was between American Express and Costco. And now, for those who are less familiar, if you go into a Costco these days, they only take one credit card. Nowadays, it's Visa, but for a long time, from like 1990, late 90s until 2016 or so, approximately, the only credit card that they accepted was American Express. And in addition, they'd be oftentimes pushing you as a Costco member on getting an American Express, a Costco branded American Express card. This was a multi-billion-dollar deal annually between these two giant Fortune 50 companies. And I think if you look at like what drives a relationship like that, it really comes down to solving for that value gap and value bridge story that I was describing a little bit ago. For American Express, the company had obviously a number of resources at its disposal to reach customers, but oftentimes, it gets more and more expensive and increasingly difficult to reach customers when they're at a particular, point of sale, a point of potential interest that is heightened. So if you think about from a small business standpoint, so I worked on the small business Costco relationship. So there's a consumer card relationship and a small business card relationship.